Hi guys, welcome to another Brunch with Keith. Today's Thursday the 18th of June and we're at Royal Ascot again. If you're watching this, give me a quick thumbs up so I know that you're there. I'm going to quickly go through how our horses fared yesterday. Wasn't the best of days, but hey, shit happens. We started off in the 115 with Zui Feng, who ended up 7th in the race. Onto the 150, our best race of the day. My tip was Russian Emperor, who got up on the line to win a nice 100 to 30 price. We did have a notebook horse in the same race. I said it would probably not have the same scope as Russian Emperor, but first receiver, the notebook horse actually came second, and I know that some of you were on the forecast because you've told me about it. On to the third race, our selection was Bodyline. It didn't have a clear run and ended up running on into 6th place. Some bookmakers did pay on the 6th place, so I hope that you were on and managed to get a little bit back. Unfortunately, I didn't. I only took the 4 places. Then the main race of the day, our selection was Japan. Now Japan made a bit of a tardy start, caught up to the leaders and basically had every chance 2 out before fading away, finishing 4th. Personally, I think that could have just been a prep run for the horse. There's some bigger targets later in the year, notably the Arc, but I looked again at the race, and out of 1,000 times, I would still pick Japan for that race. So best horse in the race, wasn't his day, probably wasn't even being aimed at the race. Let's see what happens later in the season with that one. Finally, onto the 335. Selection was Bell Rock, who ran up the centre, didn't make much of an impression, but did get 6th place, and I know that some of you got that 6th place again. So keep banging in with those extra places. Onto the 410, the selection was Chief Little Rock, who finished 7th in the race. And finally, we had All Right Sunshine in the last, who ended up in 8th place. So not a vintage day, but the good days will come again. If you've been with us for any length of time, you know the good days and the bad days do come along. But generally, the good days outweigh the bad days as the year progresses. Right, on to today. I've got a really good feeling about today. I think we're going to be shouting "get in" quite a lot today. So let's go for it. 7 more races at Royal Ascot. All of the races will be shown on Sky Sports Racing, and the last 6 will be shown on ITV. So you've got a bit of choice of where you want to watch it. If you want to have not too much interruption and more talk about racing, watch it on Sky Sports. If you'd rather watch Francesca, watch it on ITV. The day kicks off with the 115. We've got Global Storm, who found himself in front too early when winning at Newmarket last time. He only just managed to hold on. And we fitted for that run, and I think ridden with a little bit more restraint and starting his run a little bit later, he's going to win this going away. Race 2, the 150, I've gone for Regal Reality, round out 5 to 1 at the moment. It's a high quality renewal of the Wolverton Stakes. And the Winter Derby winner, Dubai Warrior, carries top weight, but he needs to transfer that excellent all-weather form to turf to make an impression here. Chesterfields winner, Sir Dragonet, I think will find the trip a bit on the sharp side. He's a 1 mile 4 horse. This 1 mile 2 just isn't going to suit him. And I also think that Fox Tie's a bit of a false favourite. He's going to be found wanting at this level. Regal Reality, however, has done it before in top class company. Been placed in Group 1s and has won a couple of Group 3s over the last couple of years. So to my mind, he's a good bet today. If you can get a little bit better than that 5 to 1, I wouldn't put you off going each way, but Rig Reality 5-1, good value. Onto the 225. I've gone for Malatham or Malatham. King Leodis has entered the picture of this race with an easy novice win at Newmarket, but he may have his work cut out in this one. Malatham beat the subsequent 2,000 guineas second Wichita over this trip last season. 3 o'clock, we've got the premium tip Modern News, who kept on well to score him with 6 furlongs on debut. Won't have any worries with his extra furlong. Connections know exactly what it takes to win this race. They had the star 2-year-old Pinatubo winning it last year. Obviously, the vibes from Ireland say that Battleground has been laid out for this. But with Aidan O'Brien's, you don't know which ones are on a going day, which ones are planned for something else or whatever. So I'm going to stick with Modern News for the 3 o'clock race. In the 3:35, the Gold Cup, obviously everything's screaming Stradivarius for his third win in the race. Stradivarius, Strad. The whole place, all 6 people that are stood there watching will be erupting if Strad actually wins the race. But we took him on last year with DXB, who came second to him on a number of occasions. We made quite a bit on the place market because of that. And today, I'm going to take him on again with another Mark Johnson horse, Naif Road, who won the Cigarro at Newcastle last time. Stepping up in trip again, should stay forever. Naif Road, hopefully he can actually get the win, but if he runs into a place, I'll be very, very happy. Right, so let's see, the 4:10, my selection this is Enemy. I was torn between 2 in this race. Finest Sound is a notebook horse. When he won well last time and became the very first winner ever for Simon and for the new partnership of Simon and Ed Crisford. He took keen hold, he tracked the leaders and made smooth headway. And he just quick and clear and found 100 yards. £5 penalty isn't going to be too much for him. But I just feel that Enemy is a cracking each way price. Even at 13-2, he was 10-1 when I did the preview videos earlier in the week. And I just think that the race is set up for him to swoop late and get the race. And finally, we go for in the 440 is today's Little Beauty, Sofika, at 7-1 each way when I put the bets up earlier on. The betting market actually, as this is trying to make out that this is a 1-horse race, they're just going for African Queen runner, who was runner-up in a novice last week, and he's due to go up 16 pounds in the weights. So he's got this going to this off a featherweight. I don't think that 2-1 is very much value in a valuable handicap like this. So I'm going to take her on. Sofika looks smart as a juvenile and has scope to be even better at 3. So it's going to be a cracking day today. So get in and speak to you later. Bye.